my name is Dr. Dave Ball, and today we're going to talk a little bit about veterinary acupuncture. It's actually one of three modalities of traditional Chinese medicine, the other two being herbology, or the treating with herbs, and there's also food therapy, which is the treatment using different diets. Veterinary acupuncture has been around for 3,000 years, so obviously it's worked well for some people to be around that long. And a lot of times what we do with veterinary acupuncture is we're going to treat animals that maybe don't respond to traditional therapy, Western therapy, or animals where the owners perceive that the holistic approach is a better approach. Basically, acupuncture is placing very fine, small needles into appropriate places on the body. Interestingly enough, those areas also coincide with the blood vessels, nerves, and lymphatics that run through the body. So we think there's some connection there. And in Chinese medicine, it's important for the animal to move energy from one end to the other. So when we have an ailment or some pain, we say there's a blockage in that energy flow. And what we're doing with the needles is freeing that energy up. Okay, so I'm going to place a couple of needles here. This is trapeze. And trapeze is volunteered to show how painless veterinary acupuncture is. So I'm going to place a needle, just like that, and we'll put one up here. I'm going to place a couple more where I feel like we need some help. And trapeze is, Kathy, 7, 8?
I think
8 years old. So in older dogs, we have issues with arthritis and kidneys and liver. And in Chinese medicine, that's true as well. Acupuncture can be done with plain needles, which is what I'm doing now. We call that dry needle technique. It can also be done with a small direct current called electroacupuncture. We actually hook up these little clips here and actually put them up to a battery pack and let them sit for a few minutes. Treatments generally run from anywhere from 10 minutes to 30 minutes. You can also use heat. We call that moxa. We can actually take almost like a pump-like device that's lit. It's like a cigar. And you can actually heat these needles up, or you can actually use the heat of the moxa itself and without a needle. And let's see, I'm going to place one more here. Oops, don't fall off. Place one right here. Okay. Now, generally we'll have the owners stay in the room with their pet, or I'll have a technician help me, and we keep them quiet. One of the things we notice that's kind of interesting is a lot of these animals, once the needles are placed, they actually fall asleep on us, so they're very comfortable at that point. So great for arthritis, especially in older dogs. Great for liver problems, which are in older dogs. We can also use acupuncture for, and we're going to lay down, aren't we? Go to sleep. We can also use acupuncture for acute injuries as well. We tend to use the needles around the injury when that happens. Right now I'm placing these needles in areas that seem to benefit older dogs. Okay, we talked about that. Points of high, we need energy, that's a point back here that I placed. Kidneys are these 2 points. We've got spleen and stomach up here. And we've got basically a cooling pattern up front, like makes them calms them down. And then I've got some points on the legs here just to help the knees out, which may be a problem. So if you feel like your pet can benefit by acupuncture or in traditional Chinese medicine, I actually do the workup in the line of traditional Chinese medicine where we look at the whole body and body functions, and then we come up with a plan based on that that may involve not only acupuncture, but may involve herbs and diet as well. If you feel like your pet is one of those ones that can benefit from all of that, please give our hospital a call. That's Gulfstream Animal Hospital, 262-3633.